Hello, hello, everyone. It's Teresa with Critters Crochet. It is Friday, and I'm missing my box. There it is. And today is the first day of August. Can you believe it? I cannot even. July flew. This whole year is flying. The older I get, the faster the years go. I have heard that before, and I thought, yeah, okay. It is so true. Oh, my word. Um, and I wanted to check and make sure here. Yeah. So it is August, and that means it is National Granny Square Month. And so it's time for me to start the Granny Square card deck. And so I am doing Monday through Friday. I am working on 3 blocks each day to come on and show you. So today being the first, this is the first one. The next 3 I'll be showing on Monday. So I've done the first 3 cards. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work through 3 at a time each Monday through Friday. And that will get me through the deck. And then there will be a few days at the end of the month left over. And I'm going to take those squares and put them together to make some things. And then I will show you the finished projects that I make with these at the end of the month. So just in celebration of National Granny Square Month, I would love it, guys, if you would, on the community tab, now on my community tab, you guys are allowed to post pictures there. And it's so fun. So if you have made granny squares already, or if, excuse me, or if you would like to make a granny square and post that picture to my our community tab, I would love to see the granny squares that you make. So here we go. Square number 1 is this one right here. It's just your basic, they call it the basic square. And I love these cards because it gives you a diagram on the back. And it's so simple and easy to follow, but they also give you a little booklet with some beginner written instructions also. So if you love working on diagrams, right here you go. Let me look at something. I started to say, where did I put that little booklet? Here we go. I wanted to just look. It tells you, it gives you, it shows you inside the booklet. It has all the symbols. If you're new to reading charts, it tells you what each of the symbols mean. Um, it teaches you how to read a chart. Let's see. And I thought, oh, and if there's any special stitches, they tell you how to do them here, like a puff stitch or a cluster stitch or a popcorn stitch. It's explained right here how to do those. I just love this deck. And they've also come out with one that has flowers, like 3D flowers in the middle. I want to get that deck next and work through them. Once you get all your squares done, depending on what you're making, it gives you methods for joining your squares and explains how to do that. I was trying to see, I was thinking, oh, and then like number 18 is making a circle into a square, and they go a little bit more detailed on how to do that. For that, turning a circle into a square. But I thought, oh, okay. You can go to their, looks like, well, I thought it was on here. Um, it says you can go online for a downloadable ebook for written patterns. So if you're having trouble with the, if you're having it, there was another booklet that came with this, and I can't find it at the moment. I've laid it somewhere, but if you're having trouble with reading a chart, you can go to online, and it looks like it's Bookmarked Hub, BOOKMARKEDHUB.com. I will check that. If that's correct, I'll put the link in there. But you can go to that website and you can get a downloadable ebook that you can purchase online to help you if you're having trouble reading graphs. So anyway, back to the squares. This is the basic, and the book gave us, they used DK weight yarn, and it turned into 4-inch squares. I did not measure mine, but I decided to use what I have in my scraps and in my stash, and that's mainly 4-weight yarn. So I'm using a 4-weight yarn and a 5mm hook for mine. And I don't have my ruler up here to measure it. But anyway, it's probably going to be more. This is a 4-inch square, and it's a little bit bigger. So I'm guessing that mine are going to come out to maybe 4 1/4 or 4 1/2. I'm not real sure. I'd have to measure it. But this is the colors, and I'm just picking, like it shows orange, purple, yellow, and blue. And I'm just picking shades that I have in my stash. So they give you a list of DK colors, DK weight yarn, and the colors if you want to get the exact colors. But I'm just using my stash. So here's my first square. Whoop, turn this around. Here's square number 1. That's what mine looks like. And square number 2 is a single color. It's made just like this one, but it's using a single color instead of changing colors. And that's what that looks like. And then square number 3 is called the solid striped granny. And it looks like this. And these are the colors that I used. So I love making granny squares, and I'm not sure yet what projects I'm going to make with these. We're just going to have to wait and see. I just purchased an awesome blocking board from the Prime sale on Amazon, and I'll probably be using that to block these before I put them together. But not sure what I'm going to make with these yet, but we shall see. There's 50. I'll have 50 squares made by the end. So we'll just see what I come up with to make with these. If you guys have suggestions for what to put together to make, leave them in the comments. Let me know. Give me some suggestions on what to make with these granny squares. So that's squares 1 through 3. I will have 4, 5, and 6 on Monday, and so on each day of the week, starting next week. And also, I just wanted to let you know, I got an email. I'm an affiliate with OFire, and they recently moved into a larger warehouse. Yay, because that means business is great. But what they told us is there's one wall in their warehouse that is just blank. There is nothing on it. So let me find the email. Since it is Granny Square Month this month, where is the email? Hold on, I don't want to. Here we go. Okay. They moved into their warehouse a year ago, and there's a very big blank wall begging for something to be put on it, they said. So here's what they're doing. All right. And I'm going to have to, these aren't big enough. I'm going to have to make a bigger square, but not only all of us affiliates and anybody that wants to join in on this, they want to make a community art piece that's made up of granny squares to put on their wall in their warehouse at OFire Co. And so they're inviting all of us, all their the customers, the affiliates, whoever wants to join in on this, and they're going to make a granny square wall. And so you need to send them, if you would like to do this, you need to send them a 6-inch by 6-inch granny square, and you can use any stitch or any color or combination of colors that you want. Get very creative, make it your own, whatever. But you can use any colors and any stitch that you want for your granny square, just as long as it is measured 6 inch by 6 inch. You can use any weight of yarn that you like. They are going to collect all the squares that are sent in, and they are going to they're going to have a team that's going to connect all of these squares together that they receive. Um, the submissions will open in late August, so not till the end of this month before they are going to um, accept anything. And it will close the end of September. So you're pretty much, they haven't given us exact dates yet on when to submit those squares, but as soon as I get the exact dates, I'll let you know. But guys, I wanted to go ahead and tell you now because you could be thinking about and working on your squares and getting them to the 6 by 6 size. And then when I give you the dates of when the date and give you the heads up on when you can go ahead and send your squares to them, then you can go ahead and do that and be done. I don't have and I'll also they're going to be letting us know when to send them and what address to send them to. So as soon as that information comes in, I will get that to you, but it will start sometime at the end of this month and run through September. Um, and they're saying the more squares the better. So I'm guessing it says please send us 6 by 6 granny squares. So if you wanted to send, they really want this thing to be huge. So if you want to do more than one, go for it. You can make as many as you want to send in. And like I said, towards the end of the month, when they give us more information, I will let you know when and where to send your squares to. So I hope you guys will join in on doing that and helping Fire to create this amazing wall. When the squares are all connected and they finish, they will be sending us, I'm sure they're going to be sending us pictures of the completed project, and I will share that out with you guys so you can see all of it. So I'd really like for you guys to participate. What I'm thinking about is, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find a pattern, or I may even have to come up with my own, but I would love to have a sloth face in the middle of my granny square for Critters Crochet. So that's my idea. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and let you guys get on with your day. But I wanted to come in the Granny Square card deck and stay tuned for, I mean, I'm still going to do my regular videos that I have been doing each day of the month, each day, but I'll also have just a little added surprise to show you within my videos, showing you the granny squares that I'm working on. So I hope you guys have an awesome Friday, have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday. Talk to you soon. Bye.